Bring some mojo. All right, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do the Maverick first.
Okay.
Which player's named Maverick?
Okay.
La player should have been named Maverick.
There are the Mavericks.
There we go.
A team called the Mavericks.
Yeah, but then we're talking about La player.
There's no player called the Maverick. Who would be the Maverick? I guess the Maverick would be Steph Curry.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you could call him the Maverick.
Yeah.
I think he's
All
top
right,
good.
Here we go. Start
Top good.
the
Shoot
second
from
half.
three.
Episode 11.
Is it 11?
Yeah, 11. Episode
Yep.
11 from the Grape Nest.
Are we starting?
Yeah.
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you.
The best sound effects.
Man, I should have brought my lightsabers down. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Oh, we could have like a Star Wars theme podcast.
It's a little too late now. I gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we starting?
Yeah, we're right. Let's go.
All
We're
right.
rolling. I'm sorry. I'm just like
Thank
I'm
you.
fixating here on the game. But here we are, episode 11, at the Grape Nest. Starting this podcast off with a little Pinot Noir from the Edna Valley in California.
Nice.
Edna Valley is it's a nice region up there, and it's got the longest growing season of the year because it's situated in an area that's close to the coastal winds, and they got a lot of fog coming in, so it kind of keeps temperatures down and keeps the growing season going a little longer. Also a great place for wines like the Pinot Noir to grow. You know, these small grapes in a Burgundy style.
Mm-hmm.
That cool temperature allows them to just soak up as much of the earth as possible because it's growing a lot longer.
Right.
And I tell you, that there's oceanic soil, there's volcanic soil in that area too. I mean, that whole region, everything up in Napa Valley, we live in a freaking incredible region when it comes to wine.
We're lucky.
Yeah, we are lucky. We are so lucky. And I mean, it's like there's so much involved in what goes into winemaking, and when Mother Nature can throw her curveball into it, it's a beautiful thing. I tell you.
This is good. This is the Maverick.
This is the Maverick. It's called Maverick. You know, I think about Maverick. Everybody just think about Top Gun. I'm thinking about James Garner. All right, the old school. It's like a poker player, and he's an old West. I think it was back in the '60s, late '60s. I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Jimmy Garner, yeah, he was definitely cool in that one. And then the other thing I think about Mavericks is when I used to live out in Moss Beach.
The surf competition.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I used to, I'd go down. I wouldn't serve Mavericks. I'd serve, over at just the little jetty that's over there off of Highway 1, which you drive by all the time. It's where you make the turn to go down into the Fisherman Wharf area of El Granada / Moss Beach /
I have to Google
anyway.
the horn player, the Maverick.
Oh, is that what that is?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool label.
That is a cool label.
Yeah.
On this one, it's totally different. So
Yeah.
they must change because it says it's called Four Vines. So I'm thinking that they probably have a few labels. This one looks like a guy just sitting there with a glass of scotch, and that one there's a guy with a trumpet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I wonder why there's scotch on the wine label.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
So let's go over it. What are you getting here? I getting berries right off the bat.
No. It's pollen.
Is it pollen?
Yeah.
Pollen. Some of these allergies are acting up here.
Yeah, this is really good.
Yeah, it tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It feels a bit drier.
For a Pinot, yeah, a
Yeah.
little bit drier, but
Right.
it is very smooth. It's
It is
velvety.
very smooth.
Excellent.
I'm a fan. I never tried this. I'm a big
Pinots?
fan. I'm a big fan
Have
of
you
this.
tasted some of the Pinots that Marlena has here? I mean, she's
I kn-
got some really. She got the Talbot, which is a really good one. That's what I love about coming here is that it changes up all the time. So the Pinot you had a month ago, you'll lose it. It won't be here, but it might be up on the wall, so you'll
Right.
be able to buy a bottle, and then she'll have something different, because these guys come in and they bring these amazing wines, and she tastes them, and she has the palate and the ability to pick out not only what she likes, but what her customers like. Because I mean, if she's gonna like it, I know I'm gonna like it,
Right.
Because I know she's got the palate, right? So here we are, 201 Tewksbury Avenue.
Yep.
And Point Richmond, California, right by the freeway on.
Right by the freeway.
Yeah, look, and there goes somebody riding a bike
Riding
with
a
a
bike.
bird on her shoulder.
Yeah.
Is that a bird?
I don't know what that is.
No.
You never know what you're gonna see.
In Point Richmond, you can see some really funky things.
Yep. It's kind of like a small Berkeley,
It is.
but without the college students.
Exactly. And I guess where would our People's Park be? That little area outside Up and Under?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Exactly. You never know what you're gonna see if there's a guy dressed as a king.
There's a guy dressed as the king. Because there is a coronation going on tomorrow, so maybe he's just like getting a little hyped up for.
That's
You get the
Warriors.
video on that? No,
Yeah.
not Warriors.
That was Warriors. I didn't get him.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
man.
know. Maybe it was a Lakers fan.
Yeah, right.
Probably a Lakers fan. Yeah, the
he's
king,
got the
LeBron
king,
James.
Right.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, let's get back to this. Okay, so let's get to the stats here. Okay, 100% Pinot Noir grapes. Aged in French oak for 11 months. 30% of it new oak. So that means it's a brand new barrel. All right, so 70% in like maybe a 1-year-old or 2-year-old. When an oak barrel's used so many times, it gets to the point where it becomes like called neutral oak. I think it's after 5 years. Don't quote me on that because I'm not a winemaker, even though I tried. But 11 months, and then so that 30% of the brand new oak is going to lend its intensity. I bet if you tasted between the barrel without the new oak and the barrel with the new oak, man, it's a totally different wine.
Oh yeah.
But that's why you mix it up and you keep it all, cohesive because you want to make the overall product a better product.
Right.
So this one, what year is this? It says 2018.
19.
19?
Yeah, 19,
All right, we're
yeah.
drinking the 19. This is notes on the 18, but I'm guessing that it's going to be about the same range. Alcohol 13.5% by volume. Acid is 0.52 grams per 100 milliliters, in case you don't know. And then, so they pretty fairly big yield, 7,685 cases. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot because there's 52 cases in a pallet. How do I know that?
How?
I bought a pallet at auction. Yeah, I'm actually selling wine now. So hit me up on Instagram or Facebook and let me know. Don't tell ABC about it. I guess I just did. Oh well.
Contact Paul.
Yeah, it's a fundraiser for Cars for Kids.
Oh really?
No.
Oh. Sponsorship.
Yeah, cars.
Sponsored by.
If I sell enough wine, I could buy my kids a car.
Right. That's a good one.
I'm not lying.
Right.
I'm not lying.
That's true. Hey,
Right,
there you
so-
go.
Here we go. 2019. Right?
Yep.
What does life taste like before pandemic?
Yeah, exactly.
Right, exactly. Before the pandemic.
Wow. And were they picking this? They had to be picking this during the pandemic, right? Harvest time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
we didn't really know
come
about
to
it.
2020.
Yeah, well, we didn't really know about it. It was happening at the time, but we didn't really know about it.
Right.
It was going on in the global portion of the world. I mean, in China.
I don't know
Excuse
about
me.
Monterey.
No, No, it's not Monterey. This is Edna Valley. This is up here.
This says Monterey.
What?
Yep.
Oh, well then maybe this is the one of the
text sheet.
different text sheet. Oh
Well,
yeah.
it says Fort Vine.
This is Monterey.
Well, this one says Monterey. Okay, I've been given bogus information. Although the tastes are very similar, and this is a 14.5%. Yeah, you gave me the 18 and not the 90. It's okay. We're just talking heads here. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's still really good.
What it means is it's all about what we feel and what we taste. These are the notes from the 18, and trust me, I've had this one, and they're very similar. I mean, the winemaker, they didn't change winemakers from 18 to 19, so I know they're going to be trying to make the same valley. And the truth of the matter is Edna Valley does have the longest growing season of the year, and longer than anywhere down in Monterey, that's for sure.
Right.
Although I love Monterey.
Monterey's a great place.
I grew up going down to my grandparents' house down there, and it's awesome. And it kind of sucks because my cousin is selling the house, and he's just being a jerk about it. And I was selling it right out from under my dad's. My dad and him, they own a house, but only because he's the executor of my aunt's will, and believe me, it wouldn't be her will to sell this house. God, it just irks me sometimes. I tell you, man, it's a beautiful house. It's like 4 blocks from Portola Valley, or the Portola Hotel down there in the downtown. It's just a great place.
That's how it goes, man.
Yeah, it sucks. I mean, you know what? Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know what? And he really doesn't have any interest in it. He just wants the money. Look at that. Come on now.
Let's try this.
Oh, wow. There's some background noise you just lost.
Oh, man. Liza's going to drown us out shortly.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's get back to... Where's this other one?
La Playa.
This is La Playa. Okay, La Playa is something that I definitely know about. It is the beach. And this is Chilean wine. And when I was a wine buyer, and wine and spirits buyer for Jovis Wine and Spirits back in the early 80s, 81, 82, 83, I was working under the tutelage of Rick Fall, who was my boss, and his dad, John Fall, was a lawyer in San Francisco, and they bought this Jovis Wine and Spirits from Joe Famey, actually a pretty famous guy in the East Bay when it comes to real estate, because he owned that whole top block up on Solano Avenue, where Bank of America was, and all that. Anyway,
over Albany.
Yeah. Well, it's not quite. It is Albany, right to the right where before you go through the tunnel into Berkeley.
Right.
And the reason it was there, and was it the other one across the street, Jackson? Because those 2 liquor stores were right there, and there's another liquor store down the street. It was because there was a law back in the 60s saying that you could not have a liquor store within a mile of a UC campus. So that was exactly a mile from the UC campus. And so there's where we were. And anyway, as a wine buyer back then, Rick was buying Chilean wines because he went to school in Chile. So he knew all about the regions in that area, and he was importing it way long before anybody else was really hip to this stuff. And La Playa used to be one of the wines, as I remember. I think I remember it. I don't remember the label that is on this on the stat sheet, but that label I do remember. Everything's kind of different. She's throwing curveballs at me. It's like, why aren't you doing your research, Paul? Come on now.
2020. Yeah, you get.
I'm still drinking the Maverick.
I'm still on the Maverick.
I don't want to drink. I'm gonna go get us another glass. Be right back.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. We'll see you in about 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
Is this where we start our promos?
Where do you ever get that? What is 2 shakes of a lamb's tail?
I don't know. What does that mean?
Shaking a lamb's tail? Is that just the guy getting ready to mount that lamb or something?
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, that's an old school one.
That sounds like you gotta use the bathroom. 2
Yep.
shakes to a lamb.
2 shakes of a lamb's tail. That is an interesting saying. Who started that and why?
It's funny how some sayings go back really far.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Got to shake it up out of the way, right?
Yep.
All right, so
The
that
back of
folklore about the lambs is definitely
La
not,
Player's a
not
vegan.
true.
It says vegan on the back.
Vegan?
It's a vegan wine.
All wine is vegan.
It just says it on the back, like.
Seriously, all wine is vegan. I don't think there is.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah. I mean, it's fermented grapes.
Maybe it pairs well with vegan.
Hey, what's up, Scott?
Hey, are you back part of the crew at the Warriors? It seems to be working.
Yeah, no, I'm not there, but I do have my mojo on. I'm actually actually in the middle of the podcast right now for the Grape Nest. We're discussing some wines, but I'm still watching the game too.
Awesome. What is the
Go
Grape
Warriors.
Nest? Enlighten me.
Grape Nest is actually it's a wine bar that's on 201 Tewksbury Avenue in Point Richmond, California. Great friends of mine own it, Jovis and Marlena, and we're just doing a podcast every Thursday.
With Andrew.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, with Andrew,
right.
our buddy Andrew. So look it up. Look up if you got TikTok, get on the Grape Nest and look for live feeds.
All right. And what is the wine of choice for the evening?
Right now we are drinking Chilean wine, La Playa. It's a Merlot, and then we have it's called the Maverick. I thought it was out of Edna Valley. At least last year's was, but this year it's out of Monterey. Pinot, which is freaking fantastic. It's really good.
It does say 4 vines.
Fantastic. All right. Well, I will let
I
you
think
get
I
back
used 1
to
out of 4 this
enlightening
right.
the world on the best wines
Yeah,
at
it
the Grape
does.
Nest. And hope to catch up with you soon.
Get down here on a Thursday. I'll catch up with you definitely. You know, maybe we'll go golfing because I'm swinging the sticks again.
All right. Well, I just started myself, and it's embarrassing. But
Yeah, it gets kind of embarrassing for me too. Although I went out with Clyde Echeverry and his boy and my boy the other day, and I had 3 pars in 1 round.
Ooh.
very
hard.
good. Good for you.
I still shot a 99. So
Well, I'm playing at Franklin Canyon has a Twilight Spring League, so they tee me off at like 4:45, and we play 9 holes type of thing. And
nice.
Hopefully, by the time it ends, I've got a little bit of my swing
This is a
back.
vegan's wine for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you're on the podcast right now. I got you.
All right.
I know you're on it. I'm actually got my phone up to the mic, so they're hearing everything you say.
All
The
right.
first
Well,
phone.
fantastic. Well, I just embarrassed
Guess.
myself.
Yeah,
but
just-
I do that frequently.
It's okay if you cuss because nobody was watching us anyway.
Anyway.
All right, buddy.
Listen, Paul, good catching up, and I'll hope to see you soon.
Yeah. Hey. And what's the deal? I'm looking for a new truck. You guys got the Maverick Hybrid there?
Probably not. No.
Yeah, it's impossible to get that right.
Yeah, it's impossible to get them built.
Damn.
It's
All right.
really tough.
Well, maybe I'll
But
talk
will
to you
keep
soon.
an eye out for you because they are hard to get. So if something breaks for you where somebody cancels their order,
Let me
I'll
know.
Let you know.
Let me know, brother. I'll bring cash.
All right, Paul.
All right, later. That was my buddy Scott.
Nice.
We golfed together for years, and we do these. I would do a tournament, once a year, called the Hungover Long Ballers. So we would play. We play either Hidden Brook or Franklin Canyon, somewhere not too far away, so that we can get there drunk and hungover, right? And then I'd inform the bartender ahead of time. Okay, hey, you need to have this on hand: Kahlua, Bailey's, vodka, Grey Goose, whatever vodka we were using, and you got to have a lot of it. And then you need to learn how to make it. If you got some ice cream, that'd be great. But at least crushed ice and stuff, and then we would drink mudslides after the round by the pitcher.
Wow.
Just to kind of I don't know, chill it down.
Right.
And it was a fun time back in the day. Yeah, so that's my buddy Scott Troxell, and we're hopefully get together with him soon. It's been a long time since I've seen him. So, getting back to the wines.
Do we get back to
All
the
right,
player?
so we
Let's
got
go Chile.
we got a couple new wines. Okay, we're
All
up by
right.
20 now. You might as well sit LeBron James and AD down so they could have their little rest,
Give
Yep.
me fruit flavors.
Park it.
because you know that's what's going to happen. Then we're going to go down there and spank them game 1.
This should have good
All right.
aromatics. An intense richness of black fruits.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right, so this is a
Black
Chilean
plums,
Merlot.
Cherries. Notes
Yeah, the
of,
notes there, Jovis.
notes of menthol.
Menthol.
Yeah, that's what I don't get.
Fresh,
Menthol.
fresh
What?
berry fruits.
Wait, does it really say
Why,
menthol?
why would it be menthol? Why wouldn't you call it mint? Menthol is not. I don't think it's a descriptive term for wine.
Sounds like a drug.
When it's
Oh, it
in
sounds
your-
like a syrup.
Right. Yeah, it sounds like a
just a
I get the aroma of Salem and Newports.
Yeah, menthol.
Yeah.
You might.
No, no.
camel.
Maybe it
What is
goes
it,
good
Camel?
with menthol cigarette.
Yeah.
In your mouth, is it creamy and rounded
That's what she said.
with saftan? Yeah, and a savory finish.
Yeah, that's what she said. All right. I got.
Goes good
I'm
with
just-
meat, pastas, mushrooms, chicken.
Wow, you know what? I just swirled it,
Chili
and I
and
kind of
cheeses.
did smell the menthol.
Yeah, it kind of smells like, I don't know.
A pine. maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is like the kind of very earthy.
Well, it is earthy. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. That's it. There's a lot more earth and terroir
3
in
hours
this.
south of Santiago.
Yeah, it's kind of like wet floor is for floor.
Like up in the redwoods.
Right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get you.
Fine breezes.
Yeah, actually, for sure.
Microclimate. The Andes Mountains.
All right, we are gonna just stomp them. We're gonna beat them by 30. Is what we need to do here, and just send a message. Sorry, guys. Warrior fan first.
Yep.
You know, and if we'd have lost this one, okay, I wasn't there at the last game, and when the mayor of Chase Center is not at Chase Center, bad things happen, and they don't get the mojo to take on the road. So Warriors did bad move when I didn't come back. They didn't bring me back. Well, they didn't. It's not them. It was Nausta, this company called Nausta. They wanted me to take over, and I told them I wasn't going to take over and stab my boy in the back. And they ended up bringing him back anyway. Yeah, after they were failing miserably. When I could have just stepped in there, it would all been good. Look at Curry talking smack to Schroeder. Oh, look at Draymond
yeah,
get up
see
in his
that?
face. You want
Oh,
some
yeah.
of me, boy? Shit your little ass down.
The Draymond had to stomp on someone.
Schroeder, yeah,
again.
Schroeder. Remember him because he used to play for Cleveland too.
Yep.
So they're not happy with him in the first place. So I like this more. I do.
It's good. It's good.
What are the stats? What do we got? What do we got ABV on this guy? Alcohol by volume.
13.
13.5?
Yeah, nothing. Nothing special.
14, I'm guessing.
Chili.
Yeah, 13.5. It's got the finish, it's got this.
Medium body.
There's a subtle bit of tannins in there.
There
you know?
is.
It's not like big like a big bold cab, but I mean for a Merlot, it does have tannins.
It does.
Which to me, I mean, whenever I taste that, I say,
Supposed to be dry.
well,
it's dry.
that's the dryness to it, and that chalkiness you feel on the tongue when you're
Right.
drinking it. That, to me, it tells me, okay, then there's the possibility of a little bit of longevity to this wine. I mean, it's not like something I'm going to lay down for 10 years, but I mean, for 5,
Right.
I like the taste. You know what? Okay, keep it and hang on to it and think about what it goes good with.
Right.
It'd be great with some like a chicken marsala or any a pork dish, something
Right.
but that has a lot of flavor that this thing could lend itself to. I
Maybe
mean,
something with a red sauce. Do you think?
yeah, absolutely. It'd stand up to that.
Right.
You got a good. How about like Cioppino?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Whoa, now
shout
we're
out,
talking.
Shout out to the Patronis
Yeah.
up in El Cerrito. I know Dot Patroni used to make the killer.
There's this meat
It
pasta
was the best.
dishes, mushrooms.
Right. Considering
Look at
this is
that.
also the
Clay
twist
dropping
off.
threes.
Jesus.
Yeah, Dot Patroni was the best with the Cioppino, I tell you.
Yeah.
I got all these little memories I got from younger days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also considering this is a twist off as well.
Oh yeah. Well, you
Yeah.
know what? But okay, twist offs get a bad rap.
That's what it's sustainable.
But it's actually it's sustainable, and it is a better way to keep your wine. I am a traditionalist. I like the cork. I like to pull the cork, and I like it to be real cork, not this
Right.
synthetic cork. I like the cork to be Hungarian cork if possible, because Hungarian cork is some of the best cork in the world.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. And I know that because I'm Hungarian.
Oh, you are. You're Hungarian.
Yes, I am.
I did not know that.
Hungarian and Filipino. I
Nice.
don't have an ounce of Latin blood in me.
Right. I'm being Latin.
Even though all my life people come up to me and just start speaking Spanish.
That's funny.
And I'm like, no comprende.
That-
I had 2 years of Spanish in high school. I don't remember shit. Donde está una más cerveza?
Una más cerveza, por favor.
Or el baño.
Oh, baño.
You know all the tequilas.
Oh yeah, tequila. Reposado.
That's funny. I didn't know that. I didn't know you were Hungarian and Filipino.
Yeah. My dad was actually born in Hungary, and they had to flee the country during war. Back in the day, and they were refugees. So to all those who say fleeing refugees from other countries, I say wait. They're going through a tough time, and you know what? These people could turn out to be geniuses, right?
Oh, yeah.
And help the economy here, and help build things, and help. My father was he was this electrical engineer, and ends up working for Cal Berkeley Laboratory and working on the cyclotron, and now we have MRIs. Okay,
Wow.
all the contribution of an immigrant. Okay?
Right.
This guy was setting land speed records with cars that he designed, a jet car he designed when he was 21 years old. You know what I was doing when I was 21 years old? I was seeing if I could drink 21 beers. So don't get off this immigrant thing. At 45, I'm talking to you 45. You know who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
Convict 45.
Hey, 100% agreed. I mean, it's like we got to treat people as people.
Absolutely.
Like, everyone's going through something. Everyone wants a better life to some extent. Just be understanding what people are going through.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because we're all going through it together. Maybe not in the same, context, but we all see what's going on in America, and we see what's going on around the world.
Jesus, let's stop shooting.
Yeah,
Jeez.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so crazy, man. There was a mass shooting in Serbia yesterday.
That was crazy.
And
A
I'm
seventh grader.
Yeah. They're getting, you know what? He got the idea. Oh, I'm going to be like an American. And I'm like,
It can happen anywhere, anytime.
we're number one in mass shootings. Ooh, we're
Right.
number one. Fuck that shit, man.
To me, it's like Grand Theft Auto 6 out there.
It is.
Oh,
It's
man,
kind of
yeah.
crazy now.
It's too crazy.
It is crazy.
Right.
I don't want nobody coming shooting up this podcast. Nah, because if you can't come in here and have a glass of wine and be influenced by that, then something's wrong with you.
Right. This is a place for not only wine, but for the people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's for everybody. I
Yep.
mean, all walks of life can walk through the store. Even come in here and discuss politics if you want to.
Yeah.
Just don't be brainwashed when you come in.
Right. Hey, even if you're a Kings fan.
Just some mental.
Yeah, Kings fan, Kings fans. I brought my Kings fan girlfriend in here like last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Actually, I brought her in here after the game. They beat us in our own house.
Right.
I was like so done with her that night. She was all like, she was getting a little bit too tipsy, and I love her. And I was like, okay, enough already. Because like when you're a sports fan, right, and your team's not doing well, and someone's rubbing it in, and they don't know it, and she didn't know it because she's not a real big sports fan or anything. But I'm just like, okay, you need to turn it down a notch.
Yeah.
Right? I'm gonna go. All right, let's go pour some wine down your throat.
Right.
kind of turn the volume down a little bit.
Yeah.
It was all fun and games because we still kicked their ass at the end of the story. Beat them down by 20 points. And I didn't get to watch it because I was at the greatest event of that day. My grandson's third birthday.
You were in Southern California.
I was in L.A. in a park
LA.
down there. It was hilarious. We had a great time. It was so funny because she was worried that we weren't going to get the spot, and we get up there and there's already a party up there, but it's like there's like 16 picnic tables all up on top right there, and it's like a really great place. You just know you're going to be overlapping parties and stuff, and kids are walking from one party to the other, and the kids going because they saw us blowing bubbles, and they're going, "Oh, can I have bubbles?" Well, we got some. They're kind of like party favors. Do you know George, my grandson? Yeah, I know George.
Yeah.
I go, really? How old is he? And he go, 2. No. Get out of here.
Party hoppers.
Nah, we gave them the bubbles, and they went back, and then they did the bubbles, and then some of the older kids came over. Right? We get the bubbles. Hey, okay, you're a little too old for bubbles.
Right.
Stop.
You're 12.
Yeah.
What kind of bubbles? Like champagne bubbles?
No, they were just like they're like these little bubble wand things, but they're so small. Like the kids that age, they're 3, they're like going like this, right? And they're not paying attention. They're pouring the bubbles all over their feet.
Oh yeah,
and it's like,
spilling
oh,
out.
there's nothing left. I got have another one. I go, no.
Yeah.
Now they got them super bubble machines and shit.
Oh yeah, no. There was this one kid that this one kid had this nice Mickey Mouse bubble machine. He was down in the playground area, and then my grandson goes up and goes, "Oh, share." And this kid was probably 1.5, and he bumps into him, knocks him down flat on his face. The bubble machine goes down. He goes down. He starts crying, and it was like, oh, I'm just apologizing to the father. I'm so sorry. He just very excited with bubbles. It's his birthday. Blah blah blah. And this guy he just got here. He didn't speak a lick of English, but he was just smiling, and I was like, okay. And I helped the kid up, and then we got the bubble machine going again. And I said, George, no, you just let the kid have his bubbles. We're good. All right, so we are up 26 now. That's right. LeBron, you need to sit on the bench.
You ready to wrap this up?
Yeah. And so does... Oh, no, we're still going. I think we're rolling, man.
We're
just getting into it, man.
Narrate the whole game.
I don't need to watch the rest of this. I do need that. La Playa is really, really good.
Yeah. I want to try going back to the Maverick to see what the palate is.
Well, that thing is it's a totally different wine.
Oh,
You go from your Pinot to a Merlot.
Right.
Although this Pinot is pretty awesome. Boys are texting me.
Oh yeah, the Pinot tastes much lighter now compared to the Merlot.
You've opened up, or has the wine opened up?
Yeah, I think it's
both.
Both. Yeah.
Both.
There goes your Kings fan.
Oh, there he is.
LeBron James. Yeah. Okay, sit down, LeBron. Time for you to get some rest. Load management time, bro. Yeah, and then let's get our boys out there.
Yeah.
I want to see, like,
They're going to put the third string in?
Tech me, we need to put Kuminga in to get him, like,
up 30 points.
28.
Yeah, 28. Are they going to put PBJ in?
Yeah, PBJ would be nice.
Who is that coming in?
Draymond coming back.
I mean,
It's like we're gonna step on the neck and twist.
They're sending a message.
It's like, oh, LA, we're coming.
Mm-hmm.
Should have crushed them in the last game.
That last shot by Jordan Poole. Not sure.
Very questionable.
Yeah.
Just way too far.
I mean, again, I'm not out there playing, but
Yeah.
from observation.
From observation, he had like 20 feet in front of him to step up. Dribble once at least and come to a 25-foot shot where your percentage improves by like 10%.
Mm-hmm.
All right? 28 feet, outside of 28 feet, you're like, dude, that's Steph territory. And yeah, you did it a lot last year, but this year, not so much.
Yeah.
Definitely not in the Sacramento series. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta send this to my boys. I'm getting too many goddamn texts.
Tracking Sam on his Instagram.
Oh, you got it?
Oh, really? Yeah, where is he?
All right, so we're going to get an update from Jovis about our boy Sam, who's riding across America to make it to a wedding. And he's the best man, isn't he?
Yeah.
Wow, that's like a movie. That's like Forrest Gump.
Yeah, I know exactly, right?
Is
he going to let his beard grow?
Is he going to fall in love? Life is like a box of chocolates.
Last he checked in, he was at a farm in Chico.
Okay.
And let's see where he's at.
Did he get to
Then
Davis?
He was supposed to go to. He took a train to Davis.
What?
He took the. He rode down.
Wow, he took it first leg. He takes a train, instead of riding. I'm guessing. Okay, and this is just me. I'm guessing there's probably no way to ride up to Davis unless you're on the side of the freeway, and that might attract a highway patrol or two.
No, I think a lot of people are riding on the freeway. So right now he says, I just want to be stress-free. Instead, I'm dodging nails thrown to the side of the highway.
Oh, wow.
No flats, though. Happy man. Clouds, cows, stinky horse poos.
I wonder how many extra inner tubes he brought.
48 miles of smooth and flat roads. The mountains approach.
Dang, that's a trip.
Okay, where was he? Last he was in Chico. He said he was going to Red Bluff next. Next stop was Red Bluff.
Dang, that's a journey.
Yeah, ducking and dodging the rain, too.
Yeah, it just started raining again, too.
He still needs to be part of this team.
So we'll give him a like.
Don't go rogue on JK.
I was hoping he'd post some TikTok stuff, but he hasn't been there yet.
Oh, okay.
For whatever reasons.
Speaking of TikTok, are we live or anymore, or we're done?
No, I ended it because the
Okay.
phone was about to die.
All right, so we're only
We
just.
got 345 views.
Oh, that's down. Wow. Oh, you know why? Because the Warriors are on.
Games on. Yeah, he hasn't listened.
I think this is a good one.
His first
Yeah.
Well,
first podcast.
one we could actually hear ourselves. You know.
the first podcast was 8:45.
Yeah, that was the one with that one guy.
Yeah, that one
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
We had
that
too
guy.
much-
Yeah.
Dude, what's his
That
name?
guy.
Greg, Dave. I forgot.
Yeah, what was his name? I forget what his name
that's
was.
terrible.
Yeah. That was
Well,
interesting.
that was 11 podcasts ago.
That was.
Oh, here we go. Moody. Moving it up.
Moody has been great. Should we wrap then? How y'all feeling?
Yeah, well, we're wrapped already. I mean, we're on the GoPro right now.
All right. So.
All right. Cheers, guys.
Cheers it out.
That's how we should end every.
Nice.
That's how we should end every fucking podcast. Three Musketeers.
Yeah, in this real crystal glass.
Yeah.
Not the